Hi Junior 3, how are you? I'm Miss Shireen Yusuf. Today I'll explain a new grammar lesson, Unit 6, Lesson 1 and 2. Okay, open your grammar book page 52. Much and many. Many are used to express that there is a large quantity of something or a large amount of something. Much is used only with uncountable nouns in negative sentences and questions. For example, there isn't much cheese in my sandwich. Cheese is uncountable, we can't count it. And also, it is a negative sentence. There isn't. So, we will use what much, super. Another example, have you got much time? Here we on time. It is uncountable noun. And this is a question. Have you got? So we'll use what? Super much. Many is used with plural countable nouns. Nouns that can count and has a plural form. Also in negative sentence questions. For example, there aren't many waiters in the restaurant. Here waiters are plural countable nouns and the sentence is so we will use many. Another example, are there many glasses on? Here glasses is plural countable noun and it is a question, so we'll use what? Many. Super. Okay, here we have how much and how many. When we want to know the quantity or amount of something, we ask questions starting with what, how much and how many. Okay, but what is the difference between how much and how many? How much is used with uncountable nouns. For example, how much fruit do you eat? Here fruit is uncountable, so we'll use how much. How many is only used with plural countable nouns. For example, how many plates are there? Plates is plural countable noun, so we will use how many. Okay, I want you to remember that we usually don't use much and many in affirmative sentences. We use much and many in negative sentences and questions only. Okay, we use lots of or a lot of instead of much and many. For example, she's got a lot of lots of friends. Dean drinks a lot of lots of water. Okay, Super Junior 3. Grammar book page 52. Circle the correct words. Number 1 is already answered. Are there much many oranges on the tree? Okay, here oranges is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is countable, so we'll choose many. Number 2, he hasn't got much many work to do today. Work is uncountable, we can't count work, so we'll choose what? Super much. Number 3, the amusement park is boring. There aren't much many rides. Okay, rides is a plural countable noun, so we will choose super many. Number 4, she doesn't have much many snacks, so it is a countable plural noun, so yes, the answer will be many. Number 5, there aren't much many desserts on the menu, so dessert is countable, so it has a plural form, so you will choose what? Many. Super. Number 6. The man in the cafe hasn't got much many hair. Yes, the noun hair is uncountable. We can't count hair. So we'll choose much or many. Yes, much. Number 7. Are there much many children in the parade? Yes, children is a plural countable noun. So we will choose yes, super many. Number 8. There isn't much many pizza on the plate. Yes, pizza is uncountable noun. So the answer will be super much. Okay, grammar book page 53. Look at the pictures and complete the sentences with much or many. Number 1. There isn't dots ketchup. Yes, ketchup is uncountable noun. We can't count it, so we'll use much. Number 2. There aren't dots people at the cafe. Okay, here people, we can count them? Yes, sure. So we'll use many. Number 3. There isn't dots water in the glass. Okay, water is countable or uncountable? Yes, water is uncountable. It has no plural form. So we'll use much. Number 4. There aren't dots drinks on this menu. Drinks. It is countable or uncountable? Yes, drinks is countable. So super. So we can count them. We'll use much or many? Yes, many. Number 5. There aren't dots pieces in this puzzle. Okay, pieces in this puzzle. So pieces, can we count them? Yes, we can count. And yes, this word has a plural form. So we'll use much or many? Yes, many. Number 6. There isn't dots ice in this drink. Yes, the word ice, can we count it? No, we can't count ice. It is uncountable. So we'll use what? Much. Super, my lovely kids. Okay, your grammar book page 53. Complete the questions with how much or how many. Don't forget, we use how much and how many when we ask about quantity. How much, we use how much for uncountable nouns, and we use how many for countable nouns. Let's start to answer the questions. Number 1. Dots candles are there on the cake. Okay, here the word candles, the noun candles. Okay, it is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is countable. And it has a plural form, so we'll use what? How many candles are there on the cake? Number 2. Dots. Food do we need for the stall? Stall means a large table. Okay. Food. The word food is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. We can't count food, so we'll say what? Super. How much? Number 3. Dots glasses are there on the kitchen table. Glasses. Okay, look at the noun glasses. It is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is countable and it has a plural form. So we'll use how much or how many? Super, how many? Number 4. Dots fast food restaurants are there in your town? Okay, here I am asking about fast food restaurants. Yes, I can count them. Yes, so I will use what? How many? Super. Number 5. Dots cheese do we need for the sandwiches? The word here cheese, the noun cheese. Can we count it? No, it is uncountable. So I will use what? How much? Super. Number 6. Dots milk do we drink in the morning? Yes, milk. Can we count milk? No, it is uncountable. So we'll use what? Super. How much? Number 7. Dots visitors go to the food festival every year. Okay, visitors. Yes, we can count this noun and it has a plural form. So we'll use what? How many? Super. Number 8. Dots money do we need for the carnival customs? Yes, here the noun money. Can we count it? No, it is uncountable. So we'll use what? Super. How much? Super, my lovely students. Grammar book, page 54. A lot of, lots of, a few, and a little. A lot of and lots of have the same meaning, are used to express that there is a large quantity of something or a large amount of something. We use a lot of or lots of with countable and uncountable nouns. In affirmative, positive sentences means without not, and negative sentences and questions. For example, we've got lots of food. He hasn't got a lot of toys. Have you got lots of friends? We use a few with plural countable nouns in affirmative sentences and in questions to show that a small amount of something exists. It has a positive meaning. For example, she's got a few friends in China. Do you want a few chips? We use a little with uncountable nouns in affirmative sentences and in questions to show that a small amount of something exists. It has a positive meaning. There is a little mustard. Can I have a little juice, please? Okay, grammar book, page 54. Choose the correct answers. Number 1 is done for us. They've got .cds. Okay, a little or a lot of. Here, a lot of is used, yes, with countable, uncountable, affirmative, or negative sentences. And little is used for only for uncountable nouns or affirmative or questions. Here, CDs. Can we count CDs? Yes, of course. So it is countable. So we'll use what? A lot of. Okay? Number 2. I've got dots good friends. A few or a little. Yes, a little with uncountable nouns. We use it with uncountable nouns. A few with countable nouns. So, good friends. Can you count your friends? Yes, of course. We can count it. It's a plural noun. Friends. So, we'll use what? A few. Super. Number 3. There were dots magazines on the table. Here we have a little or a few. Yes, a little with uncountable nouns and a few with what? Countable nouns. So, magazines, can we count it? Yes, it has a plural form. So we'll use what? A few. Number 4. For breakfast, I usually drink Dot's apple juice. A little or a few? Yes, we use a little with uncountable nouns, a few with countable nouns. So, apple juice. Can we count the apple juice? No, it is uncountable. So, we'll use what? A little. Super. Number 5. There is dots food on the table. A lot of or a few? Yes, we use a few with countable nouns and little and a lot of with, yes, also with countable, uncountable, affirmative, negative or questions. So we'll use what? Yes, food is uncountable. We can choose a few because a few we use it with countable nouns and food is uncountable. So we'll use what? A lot of. Number 6. Susie eats dots meat every day. We here have a few or a little. We use a few with countable nouns and little with uncountable nouns. So here we have meat. Can we count meat? No, it is uncountable. So we'll use what? Little. Number 7. There are dots Indian restaurants in the city. Lots of or a little? Yes, we use a little with uncountable nouns. So, restaurants is countable or uncountable? Restaurants is Yes, countable. So we'll use what? Lots of. Number 8. My brother eats lots chicken. A few, lots of. Yes. We use a few with countable nouns. And lots of. So we'll use what? Lots of chicken. Okay? Okay, your grammar book, page 55. Look at the pictures and complete the sentences with a few, a little, a lot of, or lots of. Number 1 is done for us. Nancy has got dots apples in her basket. Look at this picture. She has got a large quantity of apples or a small quantity. Yes, she has got a large quantity of apples. So we'll say what? A lot of or lots of. Both have the same meaning. We can use a lot of or lots of. Both are correct. Number 2. I've got that chocolate. Okay, look here. He have only 3 small pieces of chocolate. Yes, and chocolate is uncountable. Super. So if you want to talk about small quantity and uncountable, we'll use what? Super. We'll use a little. Number 3. There are dots holes in the cheese. Okay, look here. We are talking about holes. Can we count holes? Yes, we can count it. It's a plural noun. Okay, so it is countable. Okay, and here we have a large quantity of holes. Yes, so we'll use what? Super. A lot of or lots of. Both are correct. Number 4. Look at this picture. What can you see? Yes, there is only 3 eggs. So we want to talk about small quantity. Okay, eggs, can we count it or we can't count it? Yes, we can count it. It's a plural noun. Super, it's countable. So we'll use what? It's countable and we want to talk about small quantity. So we'll use super, a few. Number 5. There's lots of juice in the glass. Look at this glass of juice. It is full. It is full or it is almost empty. Yes, it is almost empty. So we want to talk about small quantity and uncountable noun. Small quantity and uncountable noun. So we'll use what? Super, a little. Number 6. There are those chips on the plate. Okay, here there is a small quantity or a large quantity. Yes, a large quantity. Okay, so we'll use chips. Is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is countable. It has a plural form. So countable and a large quantity. You will use what? Super. A lot of or lots of. Okay, your grammar book, page 55. Complete the sentences with a few or a little. Let's remember. We use a few with plural countable nouns, affirmative sentences, and questions. And we use a little with uncountable nouns, affirmative sentences, and questions. So a few with countable and a little with uncountable. Number 1 is already answered for us. There is lots milk in the glass. Here milk is countable or uncountable? Yes, milk is uncountable. We can't count milk. It has no plural form. So we'll use what? A little. Number 2. Can I have dots ketchup, please? Yes, here ketchup. Can we count it? No. It is a plural form? No. So we'll use what? A few or a little? Super, little. Number 3. Let's have dots biscuits with our orange juice. Here biscuits, the noun biscuits. It is countable? Yes. It has a plural form? Yes. So we will use what? A few. Number 4. Can we have those chips with our sandwich? Here's the noun chips. Is countable? Yes. It has a plural form? Yes. So we'll use what? A few. Number 5. There are those knives on the table. Here's a noun knives. Yes, it is plural. It is countable. So we'll use what? A little or a few? Super. We'll use a few. Is there those rice for me? Here's a noun rice. Yes, it is uncountable. We can't count rice. Okay. And it has no plural form. So we'll use what? Super, a little. Number 7. Mark always has Dutch cheese in his crab. Here's a noun cheese. Okay. It is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. So we'll use what? Super, a little. Number 8. Let's buy Dutch carrots for our carrot cake. Carrots. Here's a noun carrots. It is singular or plural? Yes, it is plural. And also it is countable. I can count carrots. So I'll use what? A few or a little? Yes, we'll use a few. Okay, your grammar book, page 56. Put the words in the correct order to make sentences or questions. Number 1 is already answered. A few we've tomatoes got. We've got a few tomatoes. Number 2. Coffee want a little I in milk mine. Okay. Here we'll start by the subject. What is the subject? I. Super. After that we want the verb. Yes, want. I want what? Yes, a little. What is the noun? Coffee. I want a little coffee. Where? In my milk. Okay, easy? Okay, number 3. There is a question here. Okay, so we'll form a question. Fish, lots of, they, do, in Spain eat. Here we start by do. To form a question, we start by do. After do, where is the subject? Yes, they. After that, we want the verb. Eat. Yes, lots of. What is the noun? Fish. Where? In Spain. So the question will be, do they eat lots of fish in Spain? Number 4. 4. Need a little. We cake the butter. Okay. Here we start by what? We start by the subject. We. What is the verb? Need. Okay, we need a little. What is the noun? Butter. So we need a little butter for the cake. We need a little butter for the cake. Number 5. Here is a question mark. So we'll form a question. People are the restaurant in there a lot of. So we'll start by, yes, are there. A lot of. What is the noun? People. Are there a lot of people where? In the restaurant? Are there a lot of people in the restaurant? Number 6. A little drinks he with lunch his juice. So we'll start by the subject. He. Where is the verb? Drinks. He drinks a little what? Juice. With his lunch. He drinks a little juice with his lunch. Number 7. Question mark. Children in a lot of are their classroom. So here we'll form a question. So we'll start by are there. Are there a lot of, what is the noun? Children. In the classroom? Where? In the classroom. So we'll say what? Are there a lot of children in the classroom? Number 8. Lots of under our table there the presents. Okay. Here it's a sentence. So we'll start by the, yes, we'll start by there are. There are lots of what? Presents. The noun presents. Where? Under the table. So we'll say what? There are lots of presents under the table. Booklet, page 62. Classwork. Choose the right answer. Number 1. How many brothers and sisters has Anne got? Here. Much is used for uncountable nouns and many is used for plural countable nouns. Here we have the nouns what? brothers and sisters. Yes, we can count brothers and sisters. They are countable. So we'll use much or many? Super many. Number 2. My grandfather does not have many hair anymore. Yes, we use much for uncountable nouns and many for plural countable nouns. Here the noun hair is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. We can't count her. Okay? So, and it has no plural form, so we'll use what? Super much. He speaks a little Spanish, so we were able to travel to Madrid. Yes, we use a few with countable nouns and a little with uncountable nouns. Can we count Spanish? No, it is uncountable, so we'll use what? Super, a little. Number 4. There are only a little bananas left in the box. We use a few with countable nouns and a little with uncountable nouns. Here the noun bananas. Can we count bananas? Yes, of course we can count them. So bananas is uncountable noun. So we'll use what? A few or a little? Yes, a few. Number 5. There aren't many eggs. Yes, we use much with uncountable nouns and many with super plural countable nouns. Here eggs, can we count them? Yes, we can count. They are countable and they have plural form. So we'll use what? Super many. Number 5. She has lots of books. Yes, we use much with uncountable nouns and lots of with countable and uncountable. So much used for uncountable nouns. So can we count books? Yes, we can count books. So we'll use what? Lots of. Number 7. We didn't hear many noise. We use much for uncountable nouns and many for plural countable nouns. Noise here, can we count noise? No, it is uncountable. So we'll use what? Much. Number 8. Is there many pizza on the plate? Yes. Much is used for uncountable and many is used for countable. Here pizza is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. So we'll use what? Much. Okay, booklet page 62. Spot and correct the mistake in the following sentences. Okay, number 1. Is there many oil in the bottle? Here the noun oil is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. Can we use many with uncountable nouns? No, we can't. So we'll use what? Super. We'll cross many and use what? Much. Super. How much cakes have you got? Here, the noun cakes is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is countable. Can we use much with countable nouns? No, we can use it. It's wrong. So we'll use what? Many. Super. There isn't many cheese in my sandwich. Here, the noun cheese is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. So, can we use many with uncountable nouns? No, many is wrong. So, we'll use what? Super, much. Number 4. There is a few mustard. Yes. Mustard is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is uncountable. So, can we use a few? No. So, we'll use what? A little. Number 5. She has got a little chips on her plate. So, chips is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is countable. So, can we use a little with countable nouns? No. So we'll use what? A few. Okay, Super Junior 3. Grammar booklet, page 62. Rewrite the following sentences. What is the meaning of rewrite? Means that you will rewrite the sentence with the words between brackets. Okay, let's see number 1. There weren't a lot of magazines on the table. He wants you to use a few in the sentence. Okay, first, I want you to remember that we use a few with countable nouns, affirmative, and questions. Affirmative means positive sentences. A positive means without not. So the first step you will do, you will cross not, because we use a few with positive sentences. After that you will cross a lot of. Okay, because we can't put a lot of and a few at the same time. A lot of means a lot of quantity. Okay, we are talking about a large amount of something. Okay, a few means a small amount of something. So we'll say what? There were a few magazines on the table. There were a few magazines on the table. Okay, number 2. My brother eats much chicken. Lots of. You know that we use lots of with countable and uncountable nouns, affirmative, negative questions. Okay, so the only thing that you will do, you will cross what? Super, you will cross much. So we'll say what? My brother eats lots of chicken. Number 3. Is there lots of rice for me? Much. Okay, we use much with uncountable nouns, super, negative, and questions. So rice here is uncountable. So we'll cross what? Yes, we will cross a lot of. We'll cross lots of. And we'll say what? Is there much rice for me? Number 4. There isn't much juice in the glass. A little. We won't use a little. Rewrite the sentence with a little. Okay. I want you to remember a little. We use a little with uncountable nouns. Affirmative sentences means without not. Positive sentence without not. And questions. So look at this sentence. There isn't much juice in the glass. So the first step you will do what? You will cross not, because we can't put a little in a negative sentence. Okay, the second step you'll do what? You will cross much. Okay, so you will say what? There is a little juice in the glass. There is a little juice in the glass. Okay, number 5. Nancy hasn't got many tomatoes. Use a few. So we use a few with countable nouns, affirmative sentences means positive without not, and questions. Here this sentence is negative. So the first step will do what? We'll cross not. Okay? After that we'll cross super many. So we'll say what? Nancy has got a few tomatoes. Okay, Super Junior 3. Booklet, page 62. Do as shown. Okay, here, what is the meaning of do as shown? I want you to write the sentences or questions using the words between brackets. Okay, here, how much and how many. Let's remember how much and how many. We use how much and how many when we ask about quantity. Okay, we use how much to ask about uncountable nouns, and we use how many to ask about countable nouns. Okay, here in number 1, how much water do you have? Yes, we know that water is uncountable, so we use what? How much. Now he wants us to ask how many, to change how much by how many. So we'll do what? Okay, water is uncountable, so we'll do what? Yes, we need a container. We don't count the water itself, but we count the container that we put water in it, okay? What is the container? Yes, we use glasses of water. So the first step you will do, you will cross what? You will cross how much? Okay, and now we want to use how many, so we must use a container before water. That's the container that will put water in it. We count the container and we don't count water, okay? So we'll say what? Yes, how many glasses of water do you have? How many glasses of water do you have? Okay, you understand? Let's see number 2. She has got 2 cans of soda. Ask how many. Okay, now she has got 2 cans of soda. This is a sentence and we want to change it into a question. Okay, how many comes with? Yes, we ask about countable nouns using how many. And cans of soda is, yes, we use the container, we count the cans and we don't count the soda, we count the cans. Okay, so we'll say what? Super. How many cans of soda has she got? Here we'll make crisscross, okay? How many cans of soda she got? Okay, number 3. How many glasses of juice does she need? Okay, how many glasses of juice does she need? Use how much. Here, yes, we know that we use how much to ask about uncountable nouns. So, here, how many glasses of juice? Here he counts the container, he counts the glasses. So, first step, I will cross the container. Yes, I will cross glasses off. And also I will cross how many. So I will say what? How much, yes, juice does she need? Okay, how much juice does she need? You understand? It is very easy. Okay, super junior 3. Booklet page 63. Homework. Choose the right answer. Number 1. How much many milk do you drink in the morning? Okay, here the noun milk is uncountable. So we'll use much or many? Yes, super. You will use much. How much many people were at the party? Here people. Yes, people is countable. So I'll use much or many? Super, many. Number 3. We need a little butter for this cake. Butter. So butter is uncountable. So we'll use super, a little. Number 4. There are only a little days left to hand all the reports. Yes, days is countable. So you'll use a few or a little. Super, a few. Number 5. Peter drinks a lot of water. Yes, water is uncountable, so we'll use what? A lot of water. Number 6. I love you very much, a lot of. Yes, love is uncountable. I can't count love, so I'll use much or many or a lot of. Yes, you'll use much. Number 7. There isn't many coffee. Yes, coffee is uncountable, so you will choose what? Much, super. Number 8. Is there a little rice for me? Yes, rice is uncountable, so you will choose what? Yes, a little. Super Junior 3. Okay, booklet page 63. Rewrite the following sentences. What is the meaning of rewrite? We will rewrite the sentence again using the words between brackets. Okay, number 1. We need a lot of water. How much? Here we want to make a question. We know that we use how much to ask about uncountable nouns. So we'll say what? First we'll start by the how much, okay? After that the uncountable noun. Water. How much water? Yes. Do we need? And don't forget to put what? The question mark. Let's see number 2. The cooks don't need much flour to make a cake. Between brackets a little. Yes, we use a little with uncountable nouns. Positive questions. Positive means without not. So the first step you will do, you will cross don't. Yes? Okay, super. After that you will do what? The cooks need super a little flour to make a cake. So here a little we use it with positive sentences. We cross don't, okay? The cooks need a little flour to make a cake. Of course we also will cross much. Number 3. There is a little milk in the bottle. Much. So we use much with uncountable nouns, negative and questions. Don't forget, we use much with negative, so we must put not after verb to be. So we'll say what? There isn't much milk in the bottle. So we'll cross a little and we'll put not after verb to be. Okay? Number 4. How much juice do you want? How many? We use how many to ask about, yes, to ask about countable nouns. So we'll cross how much and we'll write what? How many. So how many? Use it for countable nouns. So can we put just juice after how many? No. We must put a container, the something that will put juice in it, okay? So we'll say what? How many glasses of juice do you want? And don't forget to put the question mark. How many glasses of juice do you want? Number 5. There isn't a little tea in the teapot. And we'll use a lot of. What is the meaning of the sentence? There isn't a little tea in the teapot means that there is a lot of tea, yes? So when we put a lot of, the sentence will be in the same meaning. So we'll say what? There is a lot of tea in the teapot. We'll cross the negative to make the sentence in the same meaning, okay? But you know that a lot of comes with countable nouns, uncountable nouns, affirmative, negative, or questions, okay? But we cross not to make the two sentences have the same meaning. There isn't a little tea in the teapot. There is a lot of tea in the teapot. Okay, you understand? Okay, Super Junior 3. Okay, your booklet, page 63. Choose the right answer. Number 1. Can I have a few, a little, many ketchup, please? Okay, here the noun ketchup is uncountable, so we'll choose what? Yes, a little. Number 2. There are many, much, a little magazines on the table. Okay, magazines is a plural countable noun, so we'll choose what? Super, many. Number 3. I usually drink a few, a little, many milk for breakfast. Yes, super, milk is uncountable, so we'll choose what? A little, super. Number 4. I want a pancake with a few, a little, many chocolate. Chocolate is uncountable. So we'll choose what? Super, a little. Number 5. How old, many, much rice is there? Okay, rice is uncountable. So we'll choose what? Super, much. Number 6. How many much long carrots do you buy? Yes, carrots is countable. So we'll use what? Super, many. Number 7. There aren't many little much clowns in the circus. Clowns is countable. So we'll use what? Many. Number 8. There is much apples, jam, oranges in the jar. Yes, here we have much. So we must choose a noun, uncountable noun. So we'll choose what? Jam. Jam is uncountable. There is much jam in the jar. Super Junior 3, you are super today. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time. Goodbye.